We are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to discuss a piece of history
Yeah, sure.
with Mr. Michael Taylor. He will tell us a little bit about himself.
Yes.
And then we will ask him a few questions.
Yes.
And please tell us about your childhood.
Yes.
What was your original name?
Yes.
And your
Okay.
your story in Europe.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I was born in Warsaw, in capital Poland, in 1922, September 20th. I was born there. When I was 2 years old, all my families, with my younger sister, 1 year old, and I was 2 years old, moved to Brussels because of the pogroms, and they were killing the Jews. That's why we escaped. And we lived in Brussels very well, freedom of religion, a lot of Jewish people we met. I joined the B'nai Akiva, it's a religion Boy Scout, Zionist, and I learned a lot from Jabotinsky when I heard speaking. And in 1940,
You heard Jabotinsky somewhere?
yeah.
Where did you meet him?
He spoke in a big hotel.
Where? In what state?
In Brussels.
What country? In Brussels.
Yeah, in 1936.
Yes. What did he say?
He said that all Jews should go now to Israel, to Palestine, the homeland, before the Nazis going to kill the Jews.
Yes.
They didn't listen, and I took him very seriously.
You took him seriously?
Very seriously. And
why? Did you see already signs of anti-Semitism?
Yeah.
What kind of signs did you see?
No, the anti-Semitism were little compared to Poland. It was very good until when German attacked us in 1940 in May. Given the war all of a sudden surprise. So I have 2 days to escape. My family and my 4 sisters, Sarah, Chava, Rivka, and Malka. And we all went. We took the train to France. Well, they bombarded.
How old are you then?
At that time I was 17.
I see.
16, and the 5-year-old, my sisters, 6 and 7. And luckily we were safe, but 2 trains were bombarded, and it's we all wanted. But lucky we came out, and we came to Revel.
So what's happened to the twins? What's happened to the twins?
We were going for 4 or 5 days.
No, but you said they've been bombarded.
Yeah, at the beginning.
And what's happened to them?
We were lucky, but the other 2 trains, who went also to France, were bombarded.
And what's happened to them?
A lot were killed and
by the Germans.
By the Germans.
And that what was here? What year we talking about?
1940.
1940, because we were talking about 1936 before. Now we're talking about 1940.
1940.
40,
When the German attacked Belgium. 1940.
Yeah, but when you listen to Jabotinsky, it was
Oh yeah,
1936.
1936.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we came to Revelde. It's next to the Roos. They will know where it is. And we were secured there, and the fighting was continuing. And then they told us all Polish-born must come to the Polish army. And I went. I was 17 at that time.
You joined the Polish army when you were 17?
Yeah, 17.
For how long?
And this was in Dunkirk, near to Dunkirk. And we were there for 3 months to maneuver. And they were very anti-Semitic. And when we revolted.
What did you do in the army?
We were, for instance, we were standing in the sun for 6 hours, and some people were fainting. And everyone to help him, he didn't let.
That was in France?
France. So we revolted at the end, and the gendarme and police came and said...
But did you study how to shoot?
No,
how to carry a gun? Not yet.
The gendarme came and he said to the Polish officers that if you start to maltreat the Jews, we're going to arrest you.
Mm-hmm.
So they calmed down. Then for about 3 months we were there, or 4 months, until the German was going near. Well, I saw the troops, French and English troops, going away from it, and people was running away, and tanks. So jump on one of the French tanks, and the officer came to me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I want to go with you." So he let me go, and I came home to Revel.
You left what? Lyon?
No, Revel.
Oh, Revel.
Home.
Okay. I'll bring it a little bit closer to you so
Yeah.
can we hear you more better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Keep speaking.
And
Now you moved to where?
No, 2 months later, the French were occupied, and they divided north were the Germans and south was the Vichy, Marshal Pétain, the French government. And they got an order from Germans that all foreigner Jews got to be put in concentration camp. So they took us in concentration camp.
So the French cooperated with the Germans?
Yeah, sure, 100%.
Yes.
And we came to the concentration camps, and we were divided. The women and the girls, the little children went on the right side, and the man went on the left side. In the middle was a wire, and you cannot touch each other.
The fence.
Yeah.
Wild fence.
Yeah, and the screaming was unbelievable. To be separated, when we separate families, something like that, that's like death.
So you were separated from whom?
From my wife, from my
sisters.
My sisters and my mother.
And that was the last time you saw them?
Oh yeah. Well, a couple of days later, we could communicate. And this was in Agde. And we stayed there for a year, and then we moved to Rivesaltes, and there we stayed.
Now how old are you now? 19, 20?
17 old.
17, yes.
And then I was 19 then, 2 years. I was 19 then. And at the end, they took, it was in Pyrenees, Spanish Republican, were in the camp too. They were taken in the death camp. And Gypsy also were taken away. So it was hard to, they say, you're going to Germany for work. And I thought this is a trick.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You didn't believe?
I didn't believe. People
so what did
didn't
you
have
do?
a choice.
What did you do and your
I
sister?
ran away.
Ran away to where?
To run away on the field.
To where?
Going to Lyon.
So you saved your life that way?
Yeah.
Good. And then
rest,
what you did?
The rest were taken in.
They all got killed?
They all in death camp in Auschwitz.
Yes. So why did you know? Why did you suspect that it's a death camp, not a really work camp?
I know that.
How did you know?
Because when they took the Spanish, the whole family died, and then the French said, oh, they didn't like that. I heard saying that they were taken to the death camp.
Really?
And then it got on my head, and I escaped for that. The rest of the people were also taken away.
So you speak French?
Oh, sure, fluently.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
so now you run away to Lyon?
Lyon.
Alone or with your...
No, myself.
What about your sisters now?
They're all taken away. No, my 3 sisters were...
Some came to America?
No. My sister in the camp, my sister was saved by a Jewish resistance.
In the camp?
They can take little children who are sick, you took in the camp, and they placed it in a Catholic school and everything. And they were
Which
saved.
was that, Rivka?
Rivka, Malka, and Chava.
So they got saved from the the death camp.
So,
and then they met you in Lyon?
No. Don't jump. Before going to Lyon, there was a small train station, and the Gestapo, French Gestapo, asked me papers, and I didn't have no papers. They say go down with the older people. So you evacuate all people. Then I saw 20 kids also taken away, and I was enraged. And when the train started to go, and the guard, the police, was 6'3", a larger one, I pushed him, he lost the balance, and I jumped while the train was moving. When he recuperated, I already was far away and screamed, come back, come back.
He screams to you?
Yeah.
He wanted to hurt you?
Yeah, of course.
Because he was French soldier?
Of course, the French Gestapo. They were working for the Germans.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So I went to Lyon, and I knew people, they're all from Belgium. There was 1,000 people also refugees. And I met a friend who was a leader, and he believed me what I told him, that I escaped. And so he told me to go to the rabbi, French rabbi, and he will help me. And I went to the French rabbi, and he had 9 children hidden. And he said to me, I have no room for you. You come back tomorrow. So meanwhile, I mingle in with people, warning.
You are now 20?
Yeah. So I met...
How old are you now?
19.
Okay.
Yeah. And I warned them. So I met Rabbi Galante, the son, and I told him, tell to the people to escape. He says, well, what do you mean escape? Where will I go? In the field. I'm not an animal. So I told them, I'd be an animal and I go into the field. They couldn't believe it. So I took the bus out of the city and I slept in this and I heard a voice from God that says, get up and save some Jews.
Came to you in the dream.
Yeah. Spoke like that. So I went back in the morning, see her, and I saw in one night, every Jew, 1,000 Jews were taken away in one night.
Mm-hmm.
When I met the rabbi, he's French. The French Jews, they didn't take it, only the foreigners. And he was completely confused. But they saved some children from the
Nazis.
And they put it in a
Orphan.
Yeah, not a woman, in the attic. And they said, your job is to take care of the children who were saved, about 20 children. Then we stayed for 5 days. We were about 10 helpers, you know, and we took the train and we went to the south of France and we placed the 20 children in different places. And I joined the French Jewish resistance.
French Jewish resistance.
Religion. 75 people, girls and boys. The girls were taken to save children and put in all different places, and we were army fighting the Germans. When it come to D-Day, we attacked. We knew there was a German Luftwaffe train with 5 anti-airplane cannons killing the airplanes. And we blew up the train and we fought the whole night. And in the morning they gave it up because they couldn't get help. And we took prisoners, and one officer, I hold him, and he was an executioner. And he had a briefcase with him, and he looks like Hitler almost, with a mustache and this and that. So I said to him, I will make it wait. And I told him, do you know who we are? He says, yes, partisan. I say, no, we are stronger than partisan. I'm a Jew. So he dropped the valise. Not only I'm a Jew, you're surrounded by Jews. We're not supposed, I want to kill him, but we're not allowed. That was the law.
If you were alone, he will kill you.
Yeah. But the Germans, they killed Americans, prisoners.
Right.
We couldn't kill because
course.
we were civilized.
Sure.
Imagine it? Then
So sometimes when you had opportunity to kill the Germans, you will stop.
yeah,
You will not do it, even you could.
right,
Germans.
right. So we after that, we had 4 parachutes connected with Liberator, American plane, Liberators, who dropped munition, food, and 8 American paratroopers.
And
Then we went further, liberated 2 big towns, French, Castres and Mazamet. I have the pictures of this, I'll show it to you.
can we see it now?
Yes. Yeah.
And then we have to move to Israel too.
Later. Don't jump. You see? I'm here.
You show it to the camera.
Yeah. I am on top.
So what are these photos?
This yeah.
What are they showing?
See, I am here with the hand. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And here also, so you know, many all resist
Yes.
shoes.
And these?
Here later we made a parade, and this is my this.
This is the parade.
Yeah.
And these are your sisters.
The sisters when I came to see Paris.
And that's you on the right. No, that's not you on the right. That's you?
Yes, me.
You with your sisters?
Yeah.
And what is the last one at the bottom?
Last one, it's also liberated, also.
Liberated Jews.
Yeah. Liberated travel, yeah.
Yeah.
And here we captured the anti-aircraft for the train, for the German.
You capture their ammunition.
Yes, yeah. Train. They were ready to shoot American airplane.
Oh, I see. What is the parade?
The parade is that we liberated the town. Liberated the town.
Which town we talking about?
Castres and Mazamet.
I see.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We saw this, we saw.
Now, here's the book they wrote about us. We had a rabbi and doctors and everything. The rabbi wrote a book about our, what we did, what we did in the war.
Uh-huh.
And I'm here, right here, right there, in the book.
That's your picture on the
Yeah.
top, on the left.
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. And also, when I was in the camp, I saved about 50 people, Jews, right. And later, I got the American First Army came, and I got a furlough for 10 days to see my sisters. That's why I saw them in Paris. Then I went back and I joined the American Army. And we fought again in Denver. A big fight. I saw a lot of American
Denver where?
soldiers. In France.
France, Denver. What is this book?
And this book is when after the war, when I went to America, I opened a store, a hardware store, and the Channel 2 Rainbow came with a camera and they took pictures and in history and everything. Next morning, 15 GI came with tears in their eyes. And one gave me this book for the Rainbow Division who liberated the Buchenwald. And told me a story when he came home and when he liberated Buchenwald, he saw the death and everything with children, babies. And the wife and the family thought he was crazy. They couldn't believe that. They want to put him in a crazy house. So he took the book and put it in the attic. When he saw me, he brought the book and he gave it to me. You can handle better than me.
So what is this book about?
The book is, it tells you that he liberated Buchenwald, all the fighting, the whole.
Bring it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Up in the air, yeah.
I'm going to show you the... Yeah, here.
Okay.
This the Camp Buchenwald. You can see.
Yeah, yeah.
And here's the pictures. They liberated in Buchenwald.
But that was in Buchenwald,
Buchenwald.
after the war.
No, this while they were fighting, were going.
So who was liberated?
Yeah,
Who was liberated?
American troops.
I see.
Yeah, right.
What year is that?
44,
44.
Yeah.
The end of the war.
almost. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
When
here
the
the dead body. They would show the picture.
Yeah.
Those are two pictures. And I met them, those soldiers.
I see.
And here's all. Here, once I find them hungry and everything,
The prisoners.
yeah, all Jews.
Yes.
you know.
Okay.
And then there were, again, they took prisoners and everything.
Okay. And then what?
And then I joined the American Army, and when in the war, I saw my sisters, and
Where did you meet
And I
your
lost-
Where did you meet your sisters?
in Paris,
Uh-huh.
and I got the certificate, first certificate to go to Palestine. But sisters didn't want to go. They were, they didn't know anything. But I made them go. And it was in Toulon. 1,000 people from all over Europe came there, and we went up in Palestine.
How did you go on a boat?
On a boat, 5
And
days.
Palestine accepted you? The British?
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
You didn't have problem with the British?
as a matter of fact,
With-
I thought many people who didn't have no papers wanted to go on the boat, but they couldn't. So I took the full certificate, I distribute it. Back
You
and
made
forth.
copies?
Yeah. No copies, my certificate, really.
You made
Back and
something?
forth. So the guard was 2 guards.
That's very
British,
interesting. Very
British.
interesting.
They said they were British, but they were brigade, Israeli brigades.
Ah, I see.
So he said to me in Yiddish, bring Menschen
More.
rein, 50 guests. 50 people. I brought it
Inside
to the boat.
the job,
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah. And we all came safety
So you came to Israel to where?
to the Haifa.
Haifa. And what did you do in
We
Haifa?
went to Athlete
How
for
old
10
are you
days.
now? How old are you now?
Was 20, yeah.
20. So in 20 you were in Israel already.
Yeah, right.
And you don't go back to Europe for now.
No.
I see.
And then I joined the army,
Which one?
the 1948, 47, for Jewish
You
state.
joined Tzahal,
Yeah,
Tzva Hagana, the army of Israel, IDF.
yes.
But
Moshe-
have you been,
Moshe Dayan was
did you
my-
belong to any groups before, like Hagana?
Yes, Hagana, yeah.
You were in the Hagana.
Yes.
What did you do?
Well, we learn how to fight. This.
I see.
Every
And they train you on what? On a what kind of?
infantry I was.
I see.
And we catch the Latrun, Sarafen, Ramle, Lut, der Burma, Har Salem, then Jerusalem, Negev.
All over.
Yeah,
So for how long have you been in the army?
2 years.
So who did you fight? The local?
I got 7 Arab country.
But who was your enemy back then? The Arab,
Syria,
Jordan?
Egypt, Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia.
So do you have any personal story from the time in the Israeli army? Any story? What did you do exactly?
Exactly. Well, we attacked, we had circle, we killed, and we advanced. A lot of people were killed, both sides.
So you were fighting on the castle or on the mountain? Where?
On the mountain,
And you saw the
field,
road.
all over.
You wanted to secure
Yeah.
the safety of the convoy that come from
Yes,
Tel
right. The
Aviv to
convoy.
Israel,
Yeah,
to Jerusalem,
right.
to bring food
Food, yeah.
and water.
The water and everything.
And they got attacked by the Jordanians.
Jordanian, yeah.
So what was your job?
Well, we went to
You remember all that?
to go to Jerusalem. We would stay in Jerusalem for 6 months, something.
And your sisters are in Israel,
Yes, all three.
and they had to study Hebrew.
Hebrew, the one became a sergeant in the army.
Oh,
Yeah, the younger one, Malcolm.
all
And,
of them are in Israel now.
in
or
Israel.
here?
No, in Israel.
They are alive.
Alive. They have grandchildren.
So you didn't lose anyone, any brother or sister.
Well, I lost
twins.
Rivka, the middle one. Yeah.
Where?
In Beersheba,
How old is she was?
60 something, 69 something.
So let me ask you some other questions, general questions, okay?
Yeah.
Because now
Yeah,
you spoke about almost 1 hour about your
yeah,
background in Europe, in your childhood.
yes,
You knew what's happened in Germany, right? 6
Yes.
million Jews got
Well,
killed.
I tell you,
How
when
many
I
Jews
heard
killed? 6
Hitler-
million.
when I heard Hitler talking on the radio or on TV that he was going to kill all the Jews, I took it seriously. The rest of the people who were,
Were you religious back then? Were you religious
yes,
back then?
yeah,
Always you
all
were
times
religious.
yes. I believe in God until today.
And the events that happened in Europe, did they affect your thinking about?
No, God was protecting me.
Religion? Protected you. That's the way you look at it.
Yeah, that's
And your
what I-
family.
Yeah. No, especially me.
No, and your sisters too.
Yes.
But they were luckily they were
yes.
alive.
But the danger, I was born in the danger.
Really?
Yeah.
Because 1 out of 3 Jews in Europe died
Yeah.
in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
So
I
you were
saw
lucky.
dying. I saw many Jews dying left and right.
And you still remain, you believe in God.
Yes.
And you have faith.
Yes.
And what kind of education did you provide to your kids when you were in America?
Well, I taught my son, Sean Taylor, and he became active on that.
But he is not religious.
Religious.
He is not religious.
He's religious.
You
Very
told me he's
religious.
not religious.
No, he's religious.
You
He
are
go to
religious?
synagogue, he put tefillin on.
Oh, that's nice.
I put tefillin on every day.
Oh, every seat, every seat.
He belongs to the.
Welcome to
He
the
belongs to the
interview.
temple,
Yeah.
Couch Shlomo Kalabach and other shul.
And you